Chapter 2, Isium, a sparrow in a goddess's domain. 002 AOU, 5th day of Maywa's Elsinore. Night 12 barracks. Coastal fields. Elsinore's fields burned under Tiss's miasma, a humid haze that clawed my skin, kindling a hunger I loathed. My silver chestplate, etched with Mortia's thunder runes, pressed tight against scars, a cage for the body that betrayed me, snow-white thighs, a bulge beneath my green loincloth that mocked my truth. My obsidian-studded sword hummed like sea wind, a frail shield against the heat searing where I hated most. Violet eyes, wide with longing, traced the cliffs where sapphire tides churned. Thaden's hymns, a low wail beneath Maywa's prismatic sky. Iridescent blues bleeding into fiery oranges, stars glinting like scattered jewels. The great day of return loomed, its mock battle a whisper of escape from this fevered coast from myself. "Hey, Issy, quit dreaming and grab my arrows!" Sia's voice cut through, sharp as maroon war paint smudged across her scowl. She sprawled on a weathered barrel, legs kicking salt-thick air, pearl-white skin glistening, steam curling from her fur cloak. Purple eyes, deep as Minostay's seas, gleamed with mischief, an amethyst-studded brace glinting beneath her breasts, a leather strap barely binding her chest. Her soaked loincloth clung to her thighs, a knife belted at her hip, bare-hide boots caked with mud. At 16, she wielded her beauty like a blade, and I envied her ease, her body a truth I prayed for, unanswered by the court of gods. I flinched, silver hair cascading to my neck, a shy whisper escaping. "This heat, Sia," my voice cracked, Tiss's miasma coiling, stirring a lust that shamed me. A fire no thermostay frost could douse. I remembered the mirror in thermostay, binding my chest tighter, praying Mortia's thunder would drown the flesh that wasn't mine. Isudon slammed her boot into the shale-streaked sand, a landslide given form, ember-red eyes blazing like thermostay's peaks. Tiss's curse, greed, lust, a serpent's bite. Her black hair, jagged as cliffs, framed a scarred face, her iron and leather armor clanking, thunder runes scarred into its plates. Her great sword, star-forged and towering, screamed in her grip, lightning scars on its edge. At 14, she carried a knight's might, her rasp a gravelly roar. "Cling to Mortia's thunder, Issy. It's faint here, but it holds." I nodded, clutching my sword's obsidian studs, their cool bumps a shield against Tiss's pull. In thermostay, Mortia's warlike pulse had steadied me, dulling desires that didn't fit. Here, Tiss's haze was a serpent, striking where I was raw, my body, my truth. Sia kicked the barrel, fingers brushing her loincloth, testing Tiss's grip. "Gods, why's this haze so fierce?" she muttered, purple eyes glazing, a soft moan escaping as she leaned into the heat, defiant. "A girl could drown in this." "Sia, you tide rat! Stop it!" Isudon growled, chucking an empty ale flask. It clattered, missing Sia's head. My cheeks burned, not just from heat, but from Sia's abandon, her back arching, legs trembling, bare-hide boots scuffing sand. She slumped, glowing, a smirk challenging Tiss's haze. "Worth it," she purred. Isudon's eyes flared, her breath hitching, betraying Tiss's tug. "Vile, your Elsinore's rot." Her great sword hummed as if Mortia judged us. Shame curled in my gut. I wanted Sia's freedom, her body's truth, but mine was a prison, scars mapping battles I didn't choose. I tightened the cloth wraps on my arms, kissing the knot under my chestplate, praying the mock battle would forge me anew. "Sparrow, keep moving," Sia said, softer, teasing, but kind. She slid off the barrel, damp fingers ruffling my hair, and I flinched, fearing her touch would unravel me. "Fetch those arrows, love. Be our sweet Issy." Her purple eyes held a sister's warmth, but Tiss tempted her too, a freedom thermostay's discipline denied. I shouted, reckless, running for the arrows lodged in the field, their fletchings glinting like gulls. Sand crunched under blood-bare fur boots, my loincloth chafing, scars stinging. I glanced back. Sia's smirk, Isudon's cloak fluttering like a storm cloud. "Focus, perv," Isudon snapped, smacking Sia's hand, her ember-red eyes soft on me, protective. The arrows lay scattered, some wedged in crags, others buried in shale. I knelt, prying one free, my sword's sea-wind hum steadying me. Tiss's miasma pressed, urging want. Sia's curves, Isudon's strength, a body that fit. I shook my head, Mortia's thunder a faint pulse. Boots crunched nearby, a baritone barking orders. Ilgora's warband approached, Knights 12's banners snapping in the salt wind, squires readying for the great day of return. Then I saw him. Ilium, the boy from Morrow's Way, scrawny but defiant. Blonde hair, matted with salt, parted left, caught Maiwa's orange glow. A white slit loincloth clung to his hips, a faded tunic flapping, a tavern prank worn like a badge. His rusted short sword slapped his thigh, its gull cry hummed fierce. His eyes, gods, a sea of blue crashed with jade greens, a storm that stole my breath. Red dust smeared his lids, a lighthouse spark in the chaos. Tiss's miasma amplified the heat in my chest, my loincloth tightening where I hated it. A soft moan escaped, my hands trembling on the arrow. He glanced my way. A fleeting nod, then turned, shouting to a squire, his voice a wave over the din. Sia's grin twisted. "Sparrow, your heart's racing. Love at first sight?" Her chirp was teasing, no malice, her own longing flickering. Isiudon draped her cloak over my lap, growling, "Leave her be, perv." Her protection cut my shame, but Ilium's sea-green storm lingered. "Who is he?" I whispered, violet eyes locked on his retreating form. "Ilium, Elsinar's bear," Isiudon rasped, softer. Ilgora's squire from Morrow's Way, scrappy, like us. Her great sword shifted, a spark of respect in her gaze. Ilium, his name was a wave, crashing against my resolve. His scars mapped survival, his gaze fierce despite his frame. I envied his defiance, wearing a fool's rag with a bear's heart. Tiss whispered want, but a deeper spark stirred, fragile as dawn, seeing past my body's betrayal. My sword's obsidian studs grounded me, Morsha's thunder faint against a chill fever, a green spiral glimmering in the sand, its pulse a whisper from the dark, unseen by the others. "Tomorrow's mock battle," Isiudon muttered, breaking my trance. "Elsinar's heart, Minoste's tides, Thermoste's steel, will crush 'em." Her grin was jagged, her hand grazing my shoulder, steadying. Sia slung her bow, purple eyes glinting. "Let's see if that bear's got claws, Sparrow." Her laugh was brine and lotus, a challenge in my bones. I nodded, silver hair catching lantern light, my violet eyes seeking Ilium's across the field. Soft like dawn through fog, then gone. Tiss's lure faded, but Ilium's storm lingered, a promise I couldn't name. Tomorrow, we'd fight for Knights 12, for honor, for truth. Tonight, I was Thermoste's sparrow, scarred but unbroken, in a goddess's domain.